Hello everyone, hey, good morning and welcome to Morning Verses with Mike. Thanks for getting up and joining me this morning. I appreciate you. I'm going to click over here and get things opened up so we can get rolling. So, a couple quick reminders. Each weekday morning at 6:15 a.m. I get up and I share a Bible verse. We dive into it for about 5 minutes, and then the goal is that we just spread some positivity, share our faith, share the Word of God, and get some other people pumped up and get rolling early. So, well, it's early here. So 6:15 a.m. Mountain Time, whatever time that is where you're at, I would love for you to come in and join me. Do me a favor, click the live notification button. So click that button to get notified when the page Morning Verses with Mike goes live. Also, you could click the bell icon on YouTube so you get notified when I'm going live or uploading new episodes. So, yeah, and throw some likes out there if you would. Great way for us to get the Word of God out there, for me to spread more positivity and make some impact, would be if you would share the video. So please click that share button now, and let's get into this morning's verse. This is for, I got hotkeys now, so it's Morning Verses with Mike. So we're going to be going to Romans, Book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 15 this morning. And Book of Romans, one of the reasons I like this, I share from Every Man's Bible, the New Living Translation. It's a study Bible, has some extra commentary, and Romans is the Bible's most orderly and thorough presentation of the gospel. And so, this book is very direct, and I am going to get into 12:15. It says, "Be happy with those who are happy, and weep with those who weep." We have to master empathy. We have to feel and understand what other people are feeling. And you may say, well, Mike, why do you have to do that? I think it's God still makes relationships so important in our lives. Relationship with other people is extremely important. When you have relationship with other people, you can have real and deep conversations. You can connect with people on a level that is important. And that goes to allow God to work through you, sometimes to allow God to work through them. He commands each of us to connect with other people deeply on an emotional level. And so in this verse, when he says, be happy with those who are happy and weep with those who weep, often I'll see things that are going on around me, and for me, this is just me, try it sometime. I think you can reach out and touch somebody else's life if for no other reason than to make their day better. And then you start to connect with them. You start to develop a relationship. Because there's nothing that communicates real, genuine, sincere love and concern for another person more powerfully than joining them in their highs and lows. And we all have highs and lows. We show love by empathizing and celebrating with them during their celebrations. And then on the flip side, we show love and we show that faith by allowing ourselves to be vulnerable and to feel broken with them in their seasons of heartache. When somebody's having a tough time, to be able to slow down and experience that with them. And I've been there before. I'm a very kinesthetic person. I'm a very empathetic person. I'd recommend learn how you communicate, learn how you live. For me, I'm very kinesthetic, so I feel my way through things. I go with my gut. And so there are times, where you've sat with somebody, and even if they are the person that is experiencing the emotion, they are the person that is experiencing the hurt and the heartache, but sometimes you sit with them and that emotion, that wave will wash over you, and you start to cry with them. You start to feel that heartache. Sometimes people need to feel that deep level of connection. And vice versa. When they're celebrating something, they can be all hyped and excited about stuff that's going on in their lives. You're like, I have no connection to this. But because you celebrate with them, you get pumped up and you're excited for them. You become genuinely excited about the celebration, the situation, that person, and the relationship. So I'll give you one tip as we kind of wind down this morning. Where does all of this start? Where does the empathy of the celebration, where does the empathy and the frustration, where does all of that start? It starts right here. It starts by listening. Because when you listen with genuine caring, then what happens is you start by listening, you hear, and then with that, you also start to feel and hear and listen and love with your heart and put your faith behind it. And it's just one of those things, it can envelop you. So like the verse says, Romans chapter 12 verse 15 says, be happy with those who are happy and weep with those who weep. So develop those genuine relationships. Start by listening to other people. So often they will tell you what they need. You can tell them what you need. And it starts by listening to God, right? When you listen to Him, He will often speak to you and through you as well. So I hope you have a great weekend, headed into the weekend. Remember, I do this every Monday through Friday at 6:15 a.m. I will broadcast right here from the Morning Verses with Mike Facebook page, as well as the Morning Verses with Mike Morning Verses with Mike YouTube channel. And until we speak next, I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. We'll talk to you soon, everybody.